there. Nothing there. Nothing there.
Master wants your head. No one can save you now.
Hey, you're finally back. You have to go see Zardus right away. There's a problem.
That I certainly believe.
All hell's broken loose since you left. Talk to Zardus. He's waiting for you. Zardus gave me this rune for you. It'll help you get to him faster. We'll meet again there.
Hey, you! I'm back from the Valley of Mines.
High time, too. What did you see?
You were right. The land's been overrun by an entire army of the enemy. Orcs are besieging the castle, and dragons have laid whole areas to waste. It won't be long before they attack Khorinis, if I'm not mistaken. Lester said you wanted to see me at once. What the hell has happened here in the meantime?
The enemy has learned who you really are, and that you're planning to get hold of the Eye of Innose. He has recognized the threat. It has forced him to leave his cover and openly attack. The game of hide and seek is over. Yesterday, nobody knew what the enemy's attack would look like. Now it has become only too obvious.
I finally got the proof that Lord Hagen demanded of me.
What proof is that?
I received a letter from Garand, the commander of the Paladins in the Valley of Mines. In it, he asks for reinforcements.
That should be enough to convince that militant warhorse. Well done.
I was attacked by magicians in black robes.
The enemy has many faces. The Seekers are one of them. They're really the ones who prepare the ground for the enemy. They have taken up their positions in strategic places and are now only waiting for an opportunity to spring the trap. Stay out of their way. They are very powerful magical beings, and they will try to deter you at any cost.
What will be the next step now?
Go and bring Lord Hagen the letter from Garand, so that he may grant you access to the Eye of Innose. Then go to the monastery and talk to Pyrokar. He must give you the eye. Nothing is more important than getting this artifact away to safety. Go now before it's too late. The enemy will also try to lay his hands on it.
Get out of my bed!
You didn't look all that hot.
These headaches just won't stop. There's something brewing. I think I'll have a rest first.
We have caught you in our trap, and now we shall destroy you.
All right. So much for you, filthy beast.
Nothing there. And how's it going for you?
Those black-hooded bastards are everywhere.
One less monster around.
Hey, you! Any new developments in the last few days?
Just go down the path to the... If you run into a fellow with a black robe, then you'll...
Have the Black Robes come to see you yet?
Yeah, they've been here for a few days. If you ask me, they come straight from hell.
How are your sheep?
As if that would interest you at all. You have...
My problems? What would you know about that?
Do you belong to the city guard or not? Then do something.
Well, don't get all...
Beat it!
How's your farm?
I can't stand it anymore. All of a sudden, these fellows in black hoods showed up, and short time later, my wife took deathly ill again. She spends most of the time just lying and I'm falling apart.
Have you talked to them?
Sure. There was no way to... I think they're looking for...
Why don't you do anything about...
Well, I'd surely love to, but I saw how they burned one of the towns. Why should I risk...
Why don't you take your...
We ought to go to the city to see Vatras about it.
There he is. Now you shall be.
Nothing there, nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there.
Leave me alone.
What's up?
All is quiet. Listen, you now have access to the city. If you don't stick to the rule...
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
Show me.
I agree with you completely.
Good thing you're here.
First I've heard of it.
You need to help me.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
What is this about?
A lot of things have changed since I left here. I have to get back on my feet somehow.
What's the problem?
I have to get into the upper quarter. But I'm not a citizen of the town, and I don't have enough money to bribe the guard.
So you want me to lend you some gold?
Nonsense. I've got some gold. A whole lot. You need to go fetch my gold for me.
That's the first I've heard of it.
Okay, I'll help you.
I've hidden a small fortune in the valley. I was going to go and get it, but unfortunately there's a bunch of orcs hanging out. To cut a long story short, you must go to the Valley of Mine.
Why can't you fetch?
Because some orcs are hanging out near the...
Where's the gold hidden?
Directly at the trading square, above the abandoned mine. It's in a leather satchel. I was going to go and get it, but unfortunately there's a bunch of orcs hanging out near the stash. But don't forget to check that it's the right one, so you don't walk all that way for nothing.
How can I recognize it?
It's full of gold.
I agree with you.
I'll try to find your...
Just do it.
So why won't they
Can you...
There's no time for that. I have to attend.
If he doesn't see that, I can't help him.
I've heard a thing or two.
That's been known.
Show me...
Since the mercenaries did it in the Paladin Lothar, the Paladin's inspections have... I hope that will ease up once they've...
Has anything exciting happened?
The entire city is abuzz with it. Do you remember Lothar, the Paladin?
Maybe.
Anyway, he's dead. Murdered out in the street. They're blaming the mercenaries, of course.
I don't believe this is gonna change.
How are things in town?
There's nothing new so far. Try.
Show me... Can you sell me...
If I have any left.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
What?
I can sell you.
Hey, you!
There you are.
I want to...
I can only sell magic. Then makes.
I agree with you completely. But he knew that all along. But no, he insisted he knew better. I never thought as much.
Anything new?
I've seen the likes of you. You simply... I shall have a talk with the governor concerning appropriate safety measures.
Hey, you! I've been to the Valley of Mines.
And? How's the situation there?
The mines are all depleted. There's barely more than a few chests full.
That can't be true. That means...
What about our deal?
Now, here's your ring.
How do you make...
I'm ruined. I should have listened to my father and kept out of this mining business.
Tell me you didn't know that. He listened to the wrong people.
You should really have known better.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
You can't rely on that.
I bring you news from Garand. Here, he gave me this message for you.
Our situation is worse than I had feared, but report to me on the situation in the Valley of Mines.
The Paladins are holed up in the castle in the Valley of Mines, surrounded by orcs. There were many casualties in the prospecting operations, and there's barely any ore left. Well, I should say that without any help, the lads are lost. That's how it looks.
I shall find a way to rescue this expedition. You have done much for us. Innose will thank you.
I'm not all that interested in his gratitude. I want his eye.
Yes, of course, I stand by my word. Take this letter. It will open the monastery gates to you. Speak with Pyrokar, the highest fire magician, and show him this authorization. He will grant you access to the Eye of Innose. One more thing before you go. Take this rune as a token of my gratitude. It will take you safely back to the city whenever you want.
I want to take up service with the Order.
To be a warrior of Innose means to devote yourself entirely to the cause of Innose. Only the noblest and bravest. If you are truly determined to become a paladin, you must prove that you are worthy.
I want to take...
To be...
How's the situation?
I must find a way to... We must do something. Perhaps the Eye of Innose can save us all now.
I want... Show me your wares.
Really? How interesting. That's what I've always said. I don't believe that. These are bad times. That's what I've always said. Wait, don't tell me that. That's not what I heard. Someone's got to do the work. Go away. Don't tell me that. That's what I've always said. That's what I've always said. Who says things like that? Really? How interesting. Someone's got to do the work. Go away. Don't tell me that. That's an open secret. These are bad times. These are bad times. That's not what my husband thinks. Really, how interesting. Who says things like that? I can't take care of everything for everybody. Don't tell me that. That's what I've always said. He can't keep anything to himself. Everybody knows by now. Someone's gotta do the work. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. That's not what I heard. Really, how interesting. Really, how interesting. He simply talks too much. Really, how interesting. He'd better shut. These are bad times. These are bad times.
Show me.
That's not what I heard. That's an open secret. Don't tell this to anyone. And it's gonna get even worse. And it's going to get even worse.
I've heard you are with the paladins in the valley. You should take your time and browse. Show me.
He can't keep anything to himself. Really, how interesting. Works on that too. He can't keep anything to himself. And he works all day too. Everybody knows by now. Don't tell this to anyone.
That's been known a long time.
The things I can tell
I'm not touching that.
You don't say.
You mustn't believe everything you hear. Nobody ever asks for my opinion.
I've delivered your.
Accept my thanks.
Lobart's wife.
What? Again? The good one hard winter and she... Oh, and while you're at it...
Can you.
Got it.
Hey. I'm in need.
What?
Not.
Get lost!
Show me. What with? What with?
Hey, there you are.
I want to.
Good. Fine.
How's this?
I've always said that these mercenaries... It's high time we...